How's it going, IWC? Guy who doesn't lie on the internet for views, bring you another late TNA Impact review. And just a fair warning, I won't be doing a Battleground review because I'm going to be doing something a lot of you IWC nerds don't do. Think about it. Just think about it. So I'll be missing Battleground, and if it's a good show, I'll review it. If it's another bland WWE show, I probably won't. So take it with all that. But this TNA Impact for this week, I would say it was pretty fair. It was all right. Now it started off with Dixie Carter being in the ring and saying that there's going to be a new sheriff, a new commissioner, blah blah blah. We heard it before, and EC3 says he comes out and said comes out face it, and he says that he wants to know who is the law, whatever. And Dixie introduces Bully Ray as the new law commit, whatever you want to call it, Bully Ray. And Bully Ray gets in the ring and says, Dixie Carter called me, blah, blah, blah. I put her through a table. I wasn't expecting this. And he says that Dixie Carter, she did, in her heel, whatever, she did a lot of bad things that pissed off the locker room, lost the trust of the locker room, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much saying all the tropes that the IWC nerds, Dixie Carter runs the company badly, blah, 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 with no factual evidence to back it up, blah, blah, blah. So it's obvious that TNA listens to you internet nerds and tries to throw the shit back in your faces. If you hadn't caught on to that, he said he's going to take the job because the fans want him to, and he's not going to shake Dixie Carter's hand because he still doesn't really trust her yet, but he's going to try to do the best job or whatever. Then he kicks off TNA with a 20-man number one contendership battle royal over the top thing. And you know what? I liked it for what it was. He had James Storm in the corner being protected by his Revolution members or followers or whatever. Most of the eliminations came after a commercial, and then it came down to MVP, Eric Young, and Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway wins after Eric Young pushes out MVP, trying to push out him and Galloway at the same time. And then it comes down to Galloway and Eric Young. Galloway gets Eric Young out of the ring via his new, I don't know what he's calling it, but it's the sit kick, that running front one-legged drop kick. He kicks him out of the ring with that. So Drew Galloway, no one contender for the TNA World Title against EC3 later on in the show. Then you had Bully Ray backstage, and he was very funny. Like, he was backstage saying, what's I forgot, a seven-letter word for morbidly obese. They said Dreamer, making fun of Tommy Dreamer. That's pretty funny. And him and Ross or Spud were talking like they have shaded pads because Bully put Spud through so many tables or whatever. And then Spud's like, I feel kind of, sick because, we're at a different point in our lives or whatever. I used to be bad. You used to be good. Now we're on the same page or whatever. But, I lost everything because, I gave my S.scoTT title to face Kurt Angle for the world title. Now I don't have anything. And he said to Spud, look, you can't go around crying and moping because everybody has lost to Kurt Angle. He's like the greatest professional wrestler in the world. You got to dust yourself off, pick yourself up, and be the wrestler that we all know you can be because you have something that I always knew you had. That's what Bully Ray said. He says that I'm going to put you in a match tonight. Like, 4-way title match for the S.scoTT title. They hug or whatever, and then the match happens. Tigre Uno versus Grado versus DJZ versus Rockstar Spud. Grado. I don't know what it is. I think they're going to try to make him heel. I just think some way they're going to turn him heel because he's doing a lot of evil fat guy stuff. Like, you guys can't live me because I'm so fucking fat. I don't even have to work out. I'm fat. Suplex me. It's not going to work. I'm fat. Or maybe it's going to be Tigre Uno. I don't know, but the match was pretty solid. With pretty glasses. But Tigre Uno ends up winning with a Tiger Splash, Phoenix Splash, whatever you want to call it, on Grado's knee. I read the spoiler for this. The idiots on the IWC. Oh, Tigre Uno hurt himself during the match. He didn't get up. If you watch the video or the match, he did a reverse 450 splash onto Grado's knee. Of course he's winning. He didn't get up. I think that would hurt you fucking morons. They exaggerate everything that happens without any factual proof. Tigger Uno's hurt. Never mind that we didn't write down that he did a 450 splash on somebody's knee in the gut. Yeah, because he should get up after that. Come on. Then they have not Grado, but next week's going to be Tigger Uno versus Tigger Uno speaking about what Donald Trump said. It has potential, but I think a lot of people are saying, oh, they're going to try to get Donald Trump or some Donald Trump impersonator, even though I don't have any factual proof to back it up. I'm an idiot. It's probably going to be some S-vision guy who they're going to turn into a Republican type of guy to be the heel, or they're going to turn Tigger Uno into some kind of pro-Mexican Latino heel. Either way, you don't know how it's going to turn out, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Then you get the Knockouts title match. Brooke challenging Terrence Terrell, the Dollhouse. Pretty good match. You had a lot of interference from the Dollhouse. Then the lights went out, and you had the return of a new Gail Kim, where she was looking more like a comic book sorceress or whatever. She did this cool handstand hurricanrana to Jade on the post. That looks sick. Hopefully she does that in the ring. Then the lights go out. She disappears. Brooke Tessmacher hits her Butterface Maker, which I'm not a fan of. I like it better when she did that. I forgot the name that Jujian Thunder Liger calls it, where you lift the person up and you slam them around their face. That should be the Butterface Maker, not that weird ass X Factor bull crap. But either way, solid match. Then you get a promo from Kurt Angle with the fresh. I got a bald head. Kurt with that bald head. He says that I'm going to have surgery on my tumor. Bully Ray says that because of the interference, I'm going to get another title shot later on down the line against EC3. And then Eric Young comes out and says, blah, 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 Kurt Angle, you just coming out here because you know I hurt you so bad that you got to go take time out because of your neck. You're going to have to retire if I give you another powder. Thank you, fans. Thank you, Dixie. And he's like, how many more times do I have to power drive you before you retire and you can't wrestle anymore? 3 times, 2 times, 5 times? Can you even take one more power driver? And what if I told you that this is where Eric Young really solidified himself to me as the best heel in the business today. He's a go from 0 to 100 real quick. No direct comments. But he's like, what if I told you I want you gone forever? And he just sucker punches the shit out of Kurt Angle. Made the whole segment for me. Chris Melendez comes out, basically saying on Kurt Angle, but then Eric Young knocks out Melendez, power drives him, and Kurt Angle. Eric Young is a beast. And next week we're going to get Eric Young versus Rockstar Spud in a chain match. Why is it happening? It has no story behind it. Well, maybe it's a #1 contendership match, assholes. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Appreciate the good wrestling. Let's see what else. I know there was yes. The Mr. Anderson backstage said where he was getting really personal. He's like, I'm 39 years old. I got a family to look out for, and now I got this guy Graham who really doesn't care about his safety, my safety, whether my kids have to eat or whatever. And he's like, I can go there with Graham. I really can, but if I go there, I'm not going to be able to come back from that dark place. He has to contemplate whether or not to do it. So I really like that. Then you get the title match. EC3 challenges Drew Galloway. EC3 ends up, you crawl on the floor. EC3 ends up winning due to interference from, I forgot his name, Eli Drake. Eli Drake turns his back on his former Rising member, Drew Galloway. Tyrus was about to attack Drew Galloway, and Eli Drake gets in the ring, and he's on the crutch. He stands in front of Drew Galloway, and Drew Galloway puts him aside, and in the back, Eli Drake hits him in the back with a crutch, and reveals that he's, just fine. Nothing hurts him. Is in the top of the freezer, but hydrate the throat. Anyway, so Eli Drake officially turned heel, and now they're probably have a feud with Drew Galloway versus Eli Drake. I can't complain because Eli Drake, if you've seen him in the Indies or anywhere else, the guy has hell of some great mic skills, especially when he's a heel. I think they're going to have a future star in Eli Drake, and I like the build that they're going for. Maybe they're going with Drew Galloway. He's getting a build. He's getting better at the best build of his career. Hold on, let me go and finish it right now. I'll start right now. I can talk out for 2 minutes. And yeah, I know people say, "Oh, he won the Intercontinental title, and that was the best run of his career." No, he never main evented. And then like after he won it, he became a huge joke. Like it's like a shot out the ass real quick, and then I'm a joke. Where this is more of a slight, subtle build to the top. Yes, he won this, and then he won over the Beat Out Clan over a period of time, but then he lost. He lost his whole ride. So, you know, it's like sailing, then it's a stop. And then this, he won that battle royal. But then he gets crossed over by his rising teammate, former rising teammate. And he still was there at the promised land to get the world title shot so he can build back up to it. This is slow, steady build, not just fast, shoot it up the ass, and then it's a sudden drop. This is steady building towards something big. This is great. This is, like, in my opinion, the best build of his career. Maybe you can say the indie stuff, but it's not televised and whatever. But anyway, fresh water. But anyway, this was, like I said, a solid show. Tell me what you thought about it. I'll catch you guys later.